Hello and welcome to the very fourth edition of Shut Up and Listen. I'm your host, Eddy, and here's my beautiful co-host, Daphne. She's not here, again. Well, that's just great. You, audience member, get up here. Wow, well, you're definitely not Daphne, that's for sure. We'll have to make do. Well, take a seat. No, sit in the seat. No, sit with the seat facing you.
Kind of like that.
Okay, all right. Close enough. Just stand.
Okay.
Okay, so, what is your name?
Sam.
Right, it's nice to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you, sir.
All right, today we will be talking about some current events as usual. So, let's get started. So, I'm a big fan of the Hunger Games, but I decided to Google it, to see what came up, guess. So I Googled the Hunger Games, and I got like 13 Chinese buffets in Boise. Man, I've been going to Din Fung all this time. I've been cheated, man.
I've been going Panda Express. I feel really cheated.
Man, better Chinese restaurants. Gotta make a note of that.
Yeah. Should Google it sometime.
The red meat starvation has left carnivores unfazed. I guess this is what happened to the dinosaurs.
You know what? Pork is the other white meat. Dinosaurs should eat pig.
Very true, very true. So, Sam.
So.
Right now, I'd like to just read a few articles from our newspaper. Read a few headlines that I find funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. So, oh, this is good. So, I read in the health section of the magazine that that pumping iron helps build muscle, but muscle sometimes causes injuries. It's actually reduced injuries. Well, I guess these steroids, they've reduced the rate of bicep tearage. In other news, according to the new fancy CEO big shots of all the horror companies, fear has been costing consumers an awful lot. Well, I guess they gotta choose horror films or paying the rent.
Stop buying the horror films.
Stop. I know your rent and watching horror films is a very hard decision, but let's make an ethical choice here, people.
Yes, horror films.
Exactly. So there's this cool new device on the market. It's called the ice cream sandwich. I'm really mad. You know why? The phone company's been marketing food like cell phones. First, there was the LG chocolate. I tried to open it up, and I was out $500. Then the BlackBerry. I tried to chew it, and it wasn't juicy, but it did have kind of a stinging sensation to it. And now the ice cream sandwich. They take my favorite ice cream snack and butcher it. Turn it into a cell phone. You're really tearing me apart here, cell phone companies.
I thought the BlackBerry was juicy.
So that's why.
Oh. What?
Well, let's just not go into that.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's about time for me to welcome my very first guest. He is, a young man who makes his own instruments. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my first guest, Blue. All right.
Round of applause, guys.
Okay, so it's pretty pathetic when you have to ask for a round of applause. Yeah. It's all right, though. Don't let your self-esteem be lowered too much.
Oh, no.
It's all right, man. It's
Okay,
all right.
fine,
It happens to me all the
take
time.
your advice.
So here you have banjo. Are you gonna play it for us, or is it just to smack Eddy in the head some?
Oh, probably a little both. I don't know.
So what is this made of? It looks homemade.
It's very homemade, actually. It's I made the neck all by hand, just 2 pieces of wood glued together, and bridge is homemade. It's hand carved and all that. And then the tailpiece here is fork. I got from a thrift store, like 5 cents.
Nice. So how much did this cost altogether to make?
Like, probably like $5.
$5 for
Yeah.
the whole thing.
For the whole thing.
That stick looks pretty cheap and flimsy.
Yeah.
Very cheap stick.
I bet I could kind of break it with a quick karate chop.
Let's not test that theory. So, all right. So let's get right down to it. Why don't you play a song for us?
All right. So,
Said play, not tune.
Yeah, tuning Olympics. Very nice.
So,
very nice. Very nice. Yo,
I'm
yeah,
wondering.
indeed.
When was the last time you played well? Just kidding.
not yet.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
So close. So, you go to Bora, right?
Yes, I do.
And
go
how
to
old
Bora
are you?
High
How
School.
old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
And you made this banjo.
Absolutely.
This is quite a remarkable. Have you made any other instruments?
Yes, I made a little ukulele type thing. I sold it though, $10.
$10. You should have sold it for more.
I know.
It's a relic, you know. It's gonna be worth a lot when you get famous for
I
your
know.
homemade
I
instruments.
signed it too.
You'll be the next Weird Al Yankovic.
I know.
You know?
It's like,
Makes his own instruments.
Bam, right there. Get this man some junk and he's got a saxophone.
whatever.
You should make. Yeah, all right. Well, let's not get too far into that. So tell us, how hard was it to make this?
Took about 2 months of good solid work. Like, about the hardest thing was finding out how to attach the neck to the actual
How did you?
snare drum.
How did you?
I drilled a hole through the inside, and I put a bolt through the butt end of the neck here, and through the inside.
This is very.
Just show it off like Jimi Hendrix
Yeah,
is lighting his guitar
Yeah,
on
it
fire.
moves a little bit. Like,
Oh yeah. That's,
Whoa.
yeah, it moves
That's
a little
it.
bit.
So, but we do have another guest, so we're gonna have to, cut your fame a little short here.
Yeah.
So, please welcome the star of my film. The star of my film. Her name is Riyam. Please welcome Riyam. Have a seat.
Are you really gonna get 20 minutes of footage here?
So, Riyam, tell us, how did you enjoy making the film with me?
Yeah, it's so fun and was really long.
It was really long. It took a long time to produce.
Very
And just about everything went wrong, too. It was hard. It was hard. So tell us, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Iraq.
You're from Iraq. And she is in the ELL, English Language Learner class,
Uh-huh.
at Bora.
Yeah, it's my first.
Have you run into this guy in the halls before?
Yeah, I saw him the first day today, in the hallway, when I was like between the classes.
All right. Good job, Sam.
So am I gonna be sitting on this chair the whole time, or am I the dog that isn't allowed on the couch?
I'm afraid so, Sam.
Okay.
It's all right. So, well, tell us, did you, what was the hardest part about making the movie?
When they took my heart away. No, when Sam hurt me in my neck.
Oh, yeah, Sam actually cut her in the neck. It was supposed to be seen.
Oh, I actually cut you then? Oh, no wonder you're mad.
Yeah, but so what happened was, Sam was. It was a scene where he had to cut her neck open with the ring of power, and it was an accident. But we had so little time to film, he just did it. It might have been it was an accident actually, but we actually have the film here for you guys to watch. It's crappy, it's awful, but I made it.
No, please.
So here you go.